Hello, I'm here in Warehouse. I'm just going to take you through a couple of pieces that have caught my eye this week. There's 40% off in the spring edit and some gorgeous pieces. So the first one here is this absolutely beautiful blazer. I love the camel colour, beige and all the different shades of beige are very much on trend for spring summer 2021. I love the belting on it. So it takes something that's kind of a very masculine fit and cut of a jacket and makes it more feminine with the belting. And what I also love is that kind of sweet spot between being very tailored but also having more drape and softness, a bit of slouch to it. So a bit of a relaxed silhouette while still looking very chic. The next piece I'm going to show you is this gorgeous dress, this beautiful ditzy print. Now, normally I would be more of a midi dress fan, but mini dresses are very much on trend, more so than midi dresses because we've seen them being in prominence for the last couple of seasons, but mini has kind of taken over a bit this year. The way to do it, if you don't want to expose too much skin, if you want to get the balance right and keep it on point with your style, personality, and what if it is appropriate for you, is to raise the neckline and add sleeves if you're going to wear a mini. And I would really wear a dress like this. And I love the dark background as well. Again, it just takes it into another territory. It makes it a bit less girly and feminine if that doesn't sit in with your own particular take on style. Okay, so last year I added a denim mini to my spring summer wardrobe. It was from Mango and it was kind of a paper bag waistband to it. I absolutely love this one. I think I'm going to add it to it. It's an amazing price point at the moment. I think it's only at €28. Love this mid blue wash. It's a classic silhouette. There's no major detailing going on, so it won't date. Great length, not too short, and really just a great versatile piece. Okay, so you may be aware that 90s is really back on trend, and that minimalistic aesthetic that comes with it. I love these satin dresses with the cowl necks. It's really screams 90s, but they're so wearable. And actually, the black sundress is really a trend for this year. So you could make this more casual with your minimalistic flats that we're seeing like Zara, and you could also make it a bit more funky and pair it with your white trainers and a denim jacket. But of course, it'd be most at home with a pair of strappy or black block-heeled sandals for night. And obviously, it's black, great length, not too short, kind of Madaxi length. Love this length as well. Yeah, great all over the slits as well, making it way more wearable. It's not gonna catch you. Sometimes a bias cut sleeve with no slits can be quite unforgiving, but this is a great option. In keeping with all things 90s, we're seeing a resurgence of the waistcoat. Now, this in itself is more like a knitted vest, but it does have that waistcoat look toward it, and also the colour. So, prominent colours this year are all shades of green, bright pink, beige and neutrals, and orange as well. And this kind of lovely, kind of corally rust take is a kind of softer take for summer. Very often, softened colours are more muted versions of the brighter or darker autumn equivalents, and this is a great case in point here. Okay, so I talk a lot about capsule wardrobes, but I'm showing you this as an alternative to what you can add on once you've kind of got the basics of your capsule wardrobe right, and you can start to add on a few accent pieces that are more on trend and may or may not last more than one season. This is a great option if you want to add a more on-trend piece in. So day dresses obviously are very prominent in your spring-summer wardrobe. Usually we gravitate towards the shirt dresses and the wrap dresses, but this is a nice equivalent that can be worn as a day dress as well, depending on how you style it. I've chosen this particular silhouette because this voluminous silhouette is very, very much on trend this year. The voluminous sleeves, the balloon sleeves, the voluminous skirt, and the tie detail. Square neckline as well, seeing a lot of that neckline this year. And obviously the colour, I spoke there a moment ago about green being very much on trend. So a lovely piece to add. So I'm going to leave it there for today. There's so many great pieces I could go on and on. A couple of ones I didn't go into individually there. A denim belted dress, absolute staple for spring summer wardrobe, a denim dress. This satin top is not front. I just included this because it reminded me I saw Victoria Beckham earlier. It was actually a black dress she was wearing with a cutout detail, but if you want to achieve it, you can do it with a crop top and a skirt like this. And this is a lovely sports shell jacket, kind of, again, 90s, Liam Gallagher, Oasis, but that kind of sports look in the colours is making it actually looks quite Reese, actually, this jacket to me. Your classic white t-shirt. This one has Cherie slogan on it, just to make it a little bit different. Again, you get so much use out of that. I included this because I love this whole look. So Breton tops obviously are spring summer staple, but they have a bit more prominence in fact this year. And a vest like this is bang on trend with the shirt underneath and the leather look trousers. And you can get so many different style options from a Breton top depending on how you style it, and this is a case of that. I love this colour block dress. The belt, I know it's hard to see there. I'm not going to make it large just to save time. I would personally style it without the belt. I think it kind of fights a bit with the geometric patterns underneath it. I don't think it's needed there. But a lovely option as well. Asymmetric hemline, so it adds length and elongates, but just be careful of the point it hits in the leg. You want it to hit a point in the calf that you are okay for attention to be drawn to. A nude tie-dye cap here. I absolutely love baseball hats myself anyway. But Celine showed baseball hats and a lot of their models on the runway for spring summer with denims and blazers and biker jackets, so very much on trend this year. Another Breton cardi, you could see the difference in the styling of this look versus the styling of the other one. So similar idea in terms of the breadth and stripe, but very different interpretation of how you style it. And finally, this faux leather belted biker, the nude shade being an alternative for spring summer to black. Really versatile piece. You'll get